Massachusetts has become the 29th state to ban texting while driving and any cell phone use for people under 18 years old. Governor Deval Patrick signed the bill on Friday. There are also some new requirements for drivers over 75 years old. News Channel 13's Dan Bazil has reaction from Pittsfield.
For now, talking, texting, dialing, or playing with your cell phone in Massachusetts in the car is legal. But that won't be the case in 90 days. That's when a new law takes effect that will make sure drivers keep their focus on the road instead of their cell phones.
Why should people be on the phone when they're driving?
Well, why not? Because they can eat in the car while driving.
I don't think people should eat while they're driving.
The new law prohibits all drivers from texting behind the wheel. That includes writing and reading email and doing any other activity that doesn't include a cell phone call. You can still talk on the cell phone while driving if you're over 18 years old. Some say that's going to be tough to enforce because how can police tell the difference between dialing, texting, and over 18?
In a car is not your office. It's not a place to be driving, texting. It's too hard to drive today and pay attention, especially if you're young and you don't have experience with it.
Robert Bunton is one of nearly a dozen people we spoke to in Pittsfield supporting the new law. He says his friend was recently involved in an accident because of another driver texting behind the wheel.
No, actually, he had a serious back problem. He was sitting at a light, and a child was texting him, and hit him at 40 miles an hour behind him.
The ban also requires drivers 75 years of age and older to renew their licenses in person and take a vision test every 5 years. Under current law, all drivers must show up every 10 years.
I think that's good. If you can't pass the vision test, you shouldn't be driving.
It's not a question of discrimination. It's not a question of restriction. It's a question of safety.
Anyone caught violating the cell phone ban will pay fines from $100 to $500. In Pittsfield, Dan Bazil, News Channel 13.